You know a telemarketer's worst fear? Contentment. I had a call from a guy who said, "Phil, could you see yourself earning more money, taking more vacations?" I said, "Actually, no. I am so thankful for what God's given me. We're rich enough to enjoy what we have and give some money away." The poor guy is still in shock, I'm sure, out there somewhere. Contentment. One morning, I was noticing how green my neighbor's grass was, and my son held up the newspaper. "Dad, look," he said, "look, a full-page ad for a widescreen television. $48, it said. Dad, we can buy one." I said, "Read the little print below the big print. That's $48 a month until the year 2349. It's crazy. We're teaching the next generation to mortgage their future so they can have it all now. We're paying our Visa bills with our MasterCard so we can impress people we don't like with stuff we don't need and get air miles. Yeah. For the first time in world history, we are spending more than we make. Fly into any North American city and you'll see massive houses. Why do we need such big houses? I'll bet I know why. We're having so many kids. Oh, maybe not. 50 years ago, the average couple had 27 children, give or take a couple dozen. They had to issue name tags, but not anymore. The average couple now has 1.5 children. My daughter points at my son and says, "Him, he's the 0.5, that guy." We need bigger houses because we need more room for our stuff. We have become stuffaholics. Each December, we scratch our heads and ask, what do we get for the person who has everything? I have a suggestion. How about nothing? How about an arm about their shoulder, kind word, and a glass of iced tea together? A New York writer decided on a most unusual way to unclutter her life. For her 40th birthday party, she invited friends to come on over to her house and take one thing of their choosing. Wow, most of us are thinking, I'd like to be her friend. But would someone explain to me who convinced us that we would be happier chasing stuff than enjoying relationships? Because that's what we're doing. We have more shopping malls than high schools now. We spend more money on pet food than on missions. Advertisers are waging a non-stop bombardment on our minds. They spend billions convincing us that we are miserable in their catalogs. "You poor thing. You do not have a water filter for your cat dish. How do you live without one? Buy one today. We'll throw in a free nose trimmer for your gerbil." Sharp has the ad. You've seen it on TV. "Change your television, change your life." What? It's a religious experience, this watching TV? I prefer the old ads, like the one I once saw in a newspaper. "Used cars, why go elsewhere to be cheated? Come here first." Here's another one. "For sale, Nordic Track, $300, hardly used, call Chubby at this number." Seems to me we have a choice, don't we? Store up for ourselves treasures on earth where they need fixing, storing, insuring, painting, maintaining, rust-proofing, and constant attention. Or we can follow Jesus' advice in Matthew 6:20 and store up for ourselves treasures in heaven, where moth and rust do not destroy, where thieves do not break in and steal. Here are a few ideas to start us down that right road. Take a child by the hand and go out for a walk. Make very sure it's your child. This is essential. If you are in debt, A, make a budget. B, pour lighter fluid on your credit cards. And C, use cash for all your purposes. You'll shock people. Try it. Support your church, needy people, others. Do something extravagant. Throw a Thanksgiving party any time of the year. Leave the TV off during dinner. Don't hurry through dinner. If you do, it might hurry through you. Just be careful. Put memories ahead of money. And think about what Micah 6:8 says. What does the Lord require of you? That you act justly, that you love money. Oops, no. That you love mercy, and that you walk humbly with your God. I may not have the big screen TV or a nose trimmer for the gerbil, but I'm content. I have what the advertisers cannot sell me, the peace of an uncluttered, rich life. And when I notice that the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, I remind myself that my neighbor's water bill is higher, and he has to cut his grass a little more often.